Hey, Dr. Rick here with the MedPros. Just want to talk a little bit about CBD today, and one of the questions we still commonly get asked is the difference between marijuana and hemp as soon as we start talking about CBD. So it's an interesting thing that I think William Shakespeare actually understood a little bit about when he said, "What's in a name? A rose by any other name would smell as sweet." And he understood something about roses. All of these are roses, and they smell like roses. They kind of have a characteristic smell. What William Shakespeare understood is that the thing that gives roses their characteristic smell is the chemicals that they give off, the chemicals that they have in them, and that is their makeup. That's the same thing that gives them color. A red rose has more red, and a yellow rose has yellow. It's the chemicals inside of them that give these bright, beautiful colors to roses. Now, when we're talking about a cannabis plant, cannabis is like a rose. Yellow, orange, red, they're all the same plant, really, right? They're roses, but there's a yellow rose and a red rose, and that's because they have a different chemical composition that make them up. That's the way I kind of think about it conceptually to help me understand the difference between marijuana and hemp. Both are a cannabis plant, like all of these are roses. But a marijuana plant is called marijuana because it has a high quantity of THC, which is one of the chemicals in it. It's the one that gives you psychoactive effects or gets you high. So we can call that red. So if a rose has a lot of red, we call it a red rose. This yellow rose doesn't have the chemical that makes it red. It has yellow chemicals. We could call that CBD. So a cannabis plant that has a lot of THC, or even just a little bit, more than 0.3%, we have to call that marijuana. A hemp plant, to be called hemp, is simply a cannabis plant with no THC or very little, less than 0.3%. That's the distinction. So all are cannabis, and we call them different things, hemp versus marijuana, based on their chemical contents and what they have in them, what they exhibit. And it really has to do with the THC, or what I refer to in the roses as the redness. I hope that helps. It helps me understand it, and have a great day.